The Democrats released their platform a couple weeks ago, and one thing I found interesting was that it's now part of their platform, and I don't know if this is just with the gubernatorial team or across the board of the senators too, but one of the tenets on that platform is to support the military buildup. Which I mean, I felt like, hey, you better let some of these Democrat senators know that they now have to support the buildup, because it kind of seems like
you know, I gotta interrupt. Some of the stuff in the platform, some of the comments made by not only my opponent, but some of those Democratic candidates, some of them, and of course the incumbents, it's like they think people have short memories. Malfunction, I guess, because you are in the media and you look at the news. It's like, wait a minute, what did you say last year or the year before?
Or what did you say last month?
What did you do or not do last year or last month? There's a disconnect, and that's what's going to happen. I'm going to, as we move in this campaign, obviously I have my statements. I've been pretty strong in my statements today, but I'm going to back it up with facts. And it's what people have said, what people have done. You know, the irony of it all has been, if you take a look at our stabilization plan, again, what we've talked about, helping the working poor, lifting the government out of its difficult financial circumstance, working towards affordable housing, working towards early childhood development. The biggest opponents to us have been the Democratic senators, who I've always thought the Democratic Party was supposed to be for the common man.
And why is it so adversarial between you and the senators? It seems to me almost like it's a credit battle. You know, your administration, you come up with a way to help the poor, and maybe the Democrats are like, oh no, we want to get the credit for that. We want to come up with our own ideas. Is it something as simple as that? I
don't know, because sometimes in some of my private talks, I met with Judy Wampat, the speaker, and some of the other Democratic leaders. When we're coming up with these initiatives, when we have our discussions, I thought things were moving along, but then once a press release comes out or something comes out in the media, there's a different tone and a different message that's sent out. Remember the issue on Tejan High School or Untilon Middle School? Man, I was following the law. There were laws that even said what land was to be acquired for the expansion for the Tejan High School. And as we were moving along, all of a sudden it explodes in the media, and the same Democratic senators that voted for a law to tell me how to move on something are now screaming, "What are you doing? Cronyism, backroom deals." I'm like, I wanted to tell them, wait a minute, folks, you're the ones that enacted the legislation.